Cut the music. Will Vendetta, you want to come out here? After I shake your hand, I show you this respect. You want to come out here and DDT me? You want to try and lay me out? Well, guess what? The time's come, pal. I want you, I know you just had a hard match. I want you to get out here. I want you to tell me who my opponent is for tonight, because it doesn't matter who it is. Simply put, I'm simply the best, and I am the IWE World Heavyweight Champion.
There's Will Vendetta after a
hard-fought match against Jack Price.
Controversial finish to a hard-fought match.
You say controversial finish, but it was a win. He had a win.
And the candy chants simply do not stop. And once again, asking for the microphone.
You want to know who your opponent is? Is the mic on? I can't even hear you.
And maybe that's a blessing for us all.
Shut up! Shut up! You want to know who your opponent is tonight, John Campbell? I'll give you a few hints here. He's big, he's strong, and he can fight. I had to pull some strings. I had to dip into the offering plate. Excuse me, Lord. But it's what it's for. I'm borrowing.
And the audience, absolutely, he deserves this. Dipping into the offering plate at his church to hire a man to come out here and stomp down John Campbell, that is atrocious.
The man I got
He said he was borrowing it and he's going to return it.
That is certainly not what it's
That's
for.
right. Fat Tony Caurdiea.
Wait 1 second!
Fat Tony
Caurdiea!
Fat Tony wasn't supposed to be here today!
The bell's rung, we have ourselves a match, but Fat Tony Caurdiea is not supposed to be here today. His brother Ricky said he wasn't here. Numerous reports said he wasn't even in the area today. And it's all a ruse by Will Vendetta. I will say this, he's a tricky son of a gun.
The whole thing might not have been a ruse. However, one way or another, Vendetta got him here.
This is going to be a vicious opponent for someone like John Campbell.
I have to say, and he still can't be 100% after taking that DDT earlier in the evening.
That's right, John. How's it feel?
He is our IWE champion, though. We're going to see a fight no matter what. And here it comes. John Campbell off the ropes.
And a knee to the gut.
And he tried to gain a little bit of momentum, but...
And a drop toe hold.
And that's how it's done. You got to ground someone that big. You got to stop their momentum. And John Campbell, the veteran, knows that. And the fans starting a powdered donut chant, referring to Fat Caurdiea.
Oh, and John Campbell giving a shot at Will Vendetta. And a nice chop.
And those knife edge shots you can hear from halfway around Mount Pleasant.
Oh!
And he delivers one of his own, deafening volume.
Fat Tony giving John Campbell a little eye for an eye.
Guess sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
Ref trying to get Fat Tony Caurdiea back in the ring.
And just like Will Vendetta earlier, Fat Tony Caurdiea is letting all these audience chants get to his head. certainly gives John Campbell the advantage. Although that wasn't enough to help Jack Price.
1, 2, 3, already. 4, I have.
Fat Tony Caurdiea taking his time in the corner. And look at this, Will Vendetta. Absolutely no reason for this. The audience trying to let the referee know it's so painfully obvious. How can you preach the holy book and do things like that?
Do what?
You're telling me you didn't see that again?
See, I was watching Fat Tony talking with the ref. The ref was trying to get control.
My goodness. Will Vendetta's over here choking John Campbell. He's not even supposed to be a part of this match. In fact, I don't even know why he's out here. He could have named the opponent and gone to the back. He
could have done that, but if he's going to name the opponent, why can't he stay out here for
because
it? He
of
made
things
the
like
match.
That. He's
this
cheating.
is a match he made.
Because he's giving kicks to John Campbell, who should have been using that time to recover.
Will Vendetta's taking a seat. He's enjoying the show of the match that he decided to put on.
Fat Tony Caurdiea, of course, is taking control of this match because Will Vendetta continues to get involved.
Fat Tony's taking control of this match because he's a beast to be reckoned with in that ring.
The rallying cry is behind John Campbell. He gets a couple blows in, but his head of steam was stopped.
Break his leg. Don't break it, John. Don't break it.
Fat Tony Caurdiea probably just broke the leg of John Campbell. If nothing else, he definitely stretched some of those ligaments. Campbell could be in some serious trouble now.
Right here, Tony. Right here.
I gotta check with him, see if
Look at this, Will Vendetta. Look at this. Look at this, Tommy.
Look at what? Oh, what's going on over here? When did this start?
It's been happening all match.
Oh, match, come on. You just want to point him out as such a villain. He's just trying to save all of us.
That is certainly not the way to go about it. Absolute blatant cheating. He's not even in this match, and he's fighting more in this match than Tony Caurdiea is. Tony Caurdiea drops an elbow, and John Campbell is in serious trouble.
And Tony in for the cover. And a kick out at 2. John Campbell stays in this.
Let's go, John.
Looks like Tony's arguing with the ref on how many of a count it was.
Once again, the crowd trying to get behind John Campbell. You know, John Campbell is absolutely no stranger to the ring. Starting to take it back. He's been with the Road Dogg, Al Snow, you name it, and he's been there. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah, but don't say anything lightly about Fat Tony. Fat Tony's been around the world as well, wrestling people in the likes of Rhino.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen Rhino in the ring.
I've seen
But
Rhino in the ring.
he's a
I've
man.
seen him in person. I've shook Rhino's hand before. and let
He's
me
a
tell you.
much bigger man than John
True
Campbell.
story, and here
let me
we go
tell you
again.
what.
Here we go again. Will Vendetta, a right hand to John Campbell, and the audience showing its displeasure.
Well, either the ref's got to start paying attention, or if this keeps happening, which I don't think it's happened the entire match, John's got to stop going to the ropes so much.
He needs to get himself a break somewhere, and the only way to do that is to go to the ropes. All right, John Campbell making some separation, and there he is at the center of the ring. Looks like nobody's going to be able to cheat here, hopefully. And John Campbell is going to need to get some much-needed time to breathe and relax for a minute.
Crowd trying to rile him up right here, too. Get some energy.
And he's going to need it. Right now, John Campbell is going against basically the entire sect of the Sons of Sanity. And he's been systematically taking them out, but it has been taking a toll on him. Knife edge chop. Takes him to the next corner. A block. And now a rake to the eyes. It's the second time we've seen that. A rake to the eyes.
It's like there's 2 of the eyes to be raked.
And
And Fat Tony misses wildly with that boom.
Campbell uses it to land a gigantic neck breaker on Fat Tony Caurdiea. And this is the separation that he needed. Unfortunately, he can't get a cover. Tony Caurdiea is that close to the ropes.
He was not just close to the ropes, he's on the ropes.
He's right on top of him, that's right. Well, look at this, Campbell getting a full head of steam now, going up to the ropes.
Looks like he's going to the top. What is it?
Will Vendetta gets kicked off. The referee paying attention. And he lands a gigantic lariat from the top rope.
Both men are down, though. Looks like he's not going to get a cover around this time. I mean, it's good that John Campbell is going to be getting all these big moves on, but if he keeps getting these big moves and hurting himself the same way, he's not going to be able to win this match.
Called high risk for a reason, Danger.
I don't think we've seen John get a single cover in
An
off that,
count,
Tony.
and Tony Caurdiea makes it up. John Campbell not far behind. Caurdiea looking to drop the bomb. Third time's a charm.
And John Campbell reverses into a DDT.
Tony Caurdiea's head driven directly into the mat, and once again, John Campbell creates separation, but he needs to get a pin if he's going to do this. He's hitting the big moves, but he's just so darn tired because of Will Vendetta.
It looks like he's trying to crawl into the cover. He gets it. 2.
And
Will
look at
Vendetta.
this. Will Vendetta breaks it up, and of course, that's the end of the match. Big surprise. And wait,
Look, here comes Ricky
Caurdiea. And look at this, Will Vendetta says, I paid you, now do what I paid you to do.
Looks like he's calling out the mercenaries now. When did the Caurdieas become mercenaries?
I don't know, but you had to say you had to admit this is one heck of a plot by Will Vendetta. And look at that, holding that title, that coveted title that doesn't belong to him. And wait one second!
Here comes Stuntman Mike and Bruiser Schmidt.
Clearing the ring.
Trying to even the odds here.
Throwing candy. And the candy chants start. Stuntman Mike showing the audience why they love him. Candy for everybody. And look at this. The 3 people who are out here to destroy John Campbell cowardly
by disqualification,
sitting out to the side of the ring.
Still the IWE World Heavyweight Champion, the gentleman, John Campbell.
Thanks to interference by Will Vendetta.
Shut it off! Hey! Hey!
He's okay. He's okay. Shut up. He's okay. He's okay.
The way I see it, you 2 greasy pieces of crap, and you, I don't know what your problem is, doesn't like candy, I don't know. The way I see it, there's 3 of us and 3 of you. Why don't you get in this ring right now and we'll settle it?
And are we going to have a 3-on-3 match? The Caurdiea brothers and Will Vendetta want absolutely nothing to do with the 3 men in that ring right now.
You do it on our time and by our terms. You understand?
So what? When we're not supposed to be talking to?
Let's go. Come on. Right now. No.
The world heavyweight champion.
Shake it! Shake it! Shake it! Shake it! Shake it! Give me the mic.
Will Vendetta asking for the microphone once again.
I'll tell you what, John Campbell. I'll tell you what, no, it's right, on our terms. I'll tell you what, next month in November, we'll do a 3-on-3. How do you like that, 6-man? Not tonight. Quite frankly, I'm too tired and I have mass to attend tonight, so I will not be wrestling another match. better than this. John Campbell, next month, 3-on-3. That's it. No discussion. That's it. I'm done.
He's a sissy. He's a sissy. He's a sissy. He's a sissy.
So since apparently Will Vendetta and his two boyfriends, they don't want to wrestle here tonight, that's fine. Because Bruiser Schmidt, Stuntman Mike, and the gentleman John Campbell, we'll see you in November because simply put, we're simply the best!